I really want to finagle something together quickly because it was going to rain heavily this week, so I put together a rainwater catchment system so I can not only use it to water my plants, but use the rainwater to create my own liquid fertilizer with weeds and leaf mold. This was definitely something more rudimentary and not meant to be a permanent fixture anywhere. I wanted to be able to move it around, and I knew that because of all the trees and plants that I have, I would be going through water very quickly. You could create this with a gutter diverter if you wanted something more permanent. I was able to purchase a basic rain barrel bulkhead union that includes a washer. I also bought a no-kink hose bib valve. I realized I purchased the one with the female end, and you want the one with the male end. So I bought a 2-inch galvanized nipple as well, which was about $1. I think the materials, including the garbage can, really cost perhaps around $50 to $60. You also want to make sure that the lid to the garbage can is not flat, but concave when turned upside down. You will also need a paddle bit, a knife, some plumber's tape, the mesh to keep out small insects, and Gorilla Tape. When you place the barrel outdoors, you want to put it on top of a stable stand, but I just had some cement blocks lying around, so that's where I put mine. Turn the lid upside down and drill several holes in the lowest part of the lid. This is where the rainwater will enter. You need it to be concave so that it can funnel the water into the can. Near the bottom of the garbage can, drill another hole that is just a little smaller than what you would need to place the bulkhead fitting in, and then use your knife to carve out the hole until the piece fits in snugly. This particular piece will be screwed in the opposite direction, so righty-loosey, lefty-tighty. Once you place that fitting in, then put your plumber's tape on the galvanized nipple or the bib valve with the male end, and complete the system by screwing in the valve tightly. I installed another 1/2-inch valve to a smaller bucket where I will be dispensing some liquid fertilizer made of rainwater, weeds, and leaf mold. For the lid of the garbage can, I used a fine mesh to cover the open holes, and I just attached this with Gorilla Tape. The mesh is basically screen door mesh, and I try to get at least an 18 by 16 mesh, which means that it has 18 holes by 16 holes in a 1 square inch space. With this rain catchment system, I can move it around on a dolly and place it in areas that collect a lot of water, or I can use a tarp or rain chain to guide water into the barrel. Here I took it off the stand and placed it into a strategic spot in the corner of my garage. I placed weights on top of the lid, but I'll probably figure out another way to secure it in the future.